Alabama Black Belt Adventures Association is sponsoring its Big Buck Photo Contest this year. Here with the details is Pam Swanner, Director of the Alabama Black Belt Adventures Association, alongside Jason McHenry from the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. Thank you all for joining us in studio today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Pam, for folks who want to participate in that contest this year, give them the rules, the details, all the guidelines.
Well, you have to have take your buck in one of our 23 counties that we represent in the Black Belt. A list of those you can find on our website. But this is our 13th year to host this contest. It's by far our most popular contest. And in the last several years, there have been so many youth photos that were submitted, and that really makes us feel good about what we're doing out there. Keeping the youth involved with outdoors and the hunting traditions that are so strong in the Black Belt region. It's a good thing to keep going on. And Jason's got some things to share about that.
Jason, why do you think the young people are getting involved more? I know y'all have a lot of cool prizes, so that probably helps the young people and families. So what is it like for you to see all those young kids in those photos?
Oh, it's great. I have children myself, so it's great to see them get outdoors and get kind of away from behind the screens, and participate in really traditions as far as coming up and spending time in nature and learning about not just harvesting an animal, but how to locate them, what they feed on, and just kind of about nature itself.
Pam, this is a contest, so there are prizes. Talk about some of the prizes.
There are prizes. We have a $150 gift card that helps people travel throughout our Black Belt region and take in more than just the hunting and fishing. We've got great restaurants, other attractions to enjoy, and there's also a coffee table book, our Black Belt Bounty coffee table book, that is about the heritage and the traditions of the Black Belt hunting.
And Pam gave us the guidelines for the photo contest. Jason, give folks some reminders about hunting this deer season, some do's, some don'ts, and then talk about the educational program that you all have for people who are wanting to learn more.
Sure. So as far as hunting education and safety, that's paramount. That's very important as far as before you get out into the field. We have several hunter education opportunities. You can find those on our website, outdooralabama.com. We have traditional classes that teach you about hunter safety and proper ethics as far as when you're hunting or taking animals. And so all those can be found on our website. And a lot of those are geared towards children, getting them out in the field. We even have youth hunting opportunities as well as adult mentored hunting opportunities.
And that youth hunting's coming up this coming weekend, right?
Correct, yes ma'am. So we have a youth hunt that's coming up in Autauga County this weekend, and several other that we sponsor throughout the state.
Hunting is a family tradition for so many folks here in our state. They grew up hunting with their grandfathers, their fathers, their family. Why is it still important, though, to maybe get that refresher course, especially with our younger hunters?
Well, for those younger hunters, again, safety is really the key, because firearms are usually involved in a lot of those activities. Sometimes hunting from an elevated platform is involved, so there's climbing and just risk elements that can be mitigated with proper hunting safety techniques.
How can people find all of those educational opportunities? I know you said one is coming up.
Sure. So if you'll get on outdooralabama.com, we have a list of all of our traditional hunter education classes. We also have opportunities for Firearms 101 for those that are interested in shooting and getting outdoors but not necessarily hunting. We also have a lot of trapping and other workshops that you can find on that website. And
then Pam, remind people how they can submit those photos.
AlabamaBlackBeltAdventures.org.
When is the deadline? Because I know
the deadline at the end of it or the beginning?
Beginning and end.
The beginning is opening up now. It's already opened, and our contest has, and it will end 10 days after the season ends, which is around February the 10th.
So those hunters who are familiar with all the hunting deadlines, it's going on now. The photo contest is going on now, and then it will end right when deer hunting season wraps up. So as soon as you can, go ahead, submit those photos, read those guidelines to make sure that you fall into the right counties, all of those things. But for a lot of people, they may live in one county and then hunt in another county. So that still qualifies, correct?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, they can live in Morgan County, North Alabama. But if they're hunting in Hale County or Butler County, then absolutely.
That counts. A lot of people take hunting trips with their families and make that a part of their family tradition as well.
The Black Belt region is the hunting grounds for the state of Alabama, so we welcome anybody.
So this is where people come to hunt, and this is where we want to see your photos. So be sure to submit those, and then go on that website, read all the guidelines before you share your photos. Pam, Jason, thank y'all for joining us here on Alabama Live.